Well, welcome back. Got another reporters being fed up with Biden after his handlers are intervening on his behalf, and the media is just so I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I'm grade 7, and you can see me on YouTube or over on Rumble. No, Rumble's actually better. So come on over and join that one, and let's get into this. This is brought to you by Red State. No, this one is right-leaning, so no, take it. But there is video, and watch that. Go for yourself. But Biden continues this to show this mental decline, and here we go. Whether it was appearing confused at times or needing help from others, including First Lady Jill Biden and other world leaders, there's just no hiding the fact that President Biden's trip overseas for the G7 and now the NATO summit has been a major catastrophe for this administration. It's gotten so bad even his handlers are getting in on the act in order to try and contain the damage. Yes, he does have handlers, and they are... So I know if you watch the video with Joe Biden and the cafe, the way she came out and got Joe, that's not, no, usually a person just waves their hand, hey, over here, over here. No, she came on over, grabbed his hands, and steered him. That's how that's done with a person with dementia. Sorry. They go on to say, as if shooing a Sky News reporter away from one G7 event over the weekend as cameras were rolling wasn't embarrassing enough, there was another incident just today as the NATO summit got underway. Biden was sitting at a table full of Turkish and American diplomats in advance of his bilateral meeting with Turkey's President Recep Erdogan, who was sitting across from him. Watch as reporters ask questions but are ignored by Biden as his handlers quickly shoo them away from the scene. Here we go. You can always hear the handlers going, thank you, trying to shoo him away. And they are shootout. No, thank you, let's go, thank you, let's go. I'm sorry, if a Trump administration did that one, they would be all over it. No, Trump's administration isn't, no, they're not allowing the press access. No, they'd be going on and on about it, but they're being silent. But they are starting to crack a little bit. Apparently, Turkey's official Twitter account tweeted out photos that were taken either shortly before or after the reporters were ordered to leave. And here are the 4 photos. The situation angered Washington Post reporter Ashley Parker, who did this tweet. Now, Biden is abroad doing a big push on democracy versus autocracy. But the U.S. press, a key part of any functioning democracy, has gotten less access than under previous administrations and is now forced to resort to updates from the Turkish government Twitter account. This guy, like what he says right here. Now, hate to say I told you so, but, well, told you so. And he goes on, during his presidential campaign last year, Biden relied on a compliant press to make excuses for why he conducted the majority of his interviews from his basement instead of the campaign trail. Yeah, why did he? Because he's not mentally there. Obviously, when you routinely treat a public figure like that, they start to expect it, especially if they are a Democrat. That goes doubly for herding reporters like cattle, which happened often, especially in the last few months of its campaign. I mean, I can just seeing Trump do that, the media would be, no, where's the transparency? No, he's trying to silence the media and yada yada yada, and yet they were complacent and we need to treat Biden with gloved hands and just as softly as possible. And the result is limited access during his first 6 months in office as well, which reporters have grumbled on and off about to a certain extent. But beyond the grumbling needs to come the questions as to why this happened so often. Is it just because they let him get away with it for so long? Or is there something else we're not being told? Considering how often Biden appears out of sorts during any public event, my money is on the latter. So the former, more so than the former, though it's a very likely mixture of both. And the longer this goes on, the more people are going to ask uncomfortable questions. And this includes reporters who may have otherwise been inclined to keep things under the rug for Biden and his team. As we saw even during the Obama administration, there was only so far Obama could dangle the carrot just out of reach of journalists before some of them got the nerve to start calling him out. And they are starting to do it. Now, this hiding stuff, under the rug. This isn't like FDR where he couldn't walk and the media was nice to not show him that way, because FDR still had a sharp mind. He could do a conversation and all this type of stuff. Biden doesn't appear to be doing that. And the media, I think many of them, behind closed doors, they're having a huge regret over pushing Biden. But their hatred for Trump was so great that they didn't care what they were doing. And as a result, this is what we have. We have a president who just appears so poorly, has no idea where he is or what he's doing, and his handlers are, who knows who's calling the shots behind the scenes. Well, continue on, but let me know what you think. What'd you think of the video? Like it, dislike it, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Come on over to Rumble, like, subscribe over there, and I'll see you next video.